welcome to another...
No. Crikey, drongos, it's the Lexx Education Show.
Hi, that is the... Hello, everyone, it's Lexx Education, blah, 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 you know. If you're a new listener, go away. This isn't for you. Fuck off. We've got all the listeners we need, and we don't need a shabby late ass turning up at this point. Boo. Hey, Ron, how are you?
Yeah.
I haven't quite picked up I am so scared I'm going to pick up an Australian accent while I'm here, because I am just the sort of person that does that when away. But I have started adding hey to the end of things. So
Hey.
you go, it's hot, hey? And you're like, Laura,
That's pretty nice.
Stop doing that. That's not
You're
how you
not
do
one of
it."
them. You've been here 5 minutes.
Like, as of 1 hour ago, I'd officially been in the country for a week. And it feels like I've been here for months. So I'm like so fucking scared of what I'm going to have turned into by the end of this trip.
Have I ever told you about the woman that Judith and I met on my last night in Bristol the first time?
No.
So we'd gone out for a couple of goodbye drinks with friends, and then we were just having like one more sort of we were moving in together for the first time, so we were having a drink to sort of celebrate that before we moved in the morning. And we were having a cigarette outside, and then I think she commented on that we were really excited about something, so we ended up chatting to her. And it was just this mad woman who she told us that she was basically from Australia, and we were like, oh cool, did you live out there for a bit? And she was like, yeah, I've just been traveling out there for ages. Cut a long story short, to boil the story down, she spent 9 months in a suburb of Sydney, didn't go around the country. That's all she did. And she was like, yeah, it's the best place I've ever been. Basically Australian now.
Was she working though? Was she working those 9 months?
Can't remember. She called it travelling.
Oh,
so
no.
I don't think so.
Because
She also always carried MDMA around in her pocket in case she found herself at a rave.
Or just a dull conversation. Just drift away.
Well, no, she clearly had no weather vane for whether a conversation was dull.
Yeah. I mean, if she was working, I have some sympathy for her, because I do think it's awkward, like when you're like, oh, I spent a month in New Zealand, and they're like, what did you see? And you're like, wow. Everything that you can see in Auckland with a 3-year-old from the hours of 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. when work started. I did meet a lady yesterday. Ron, I went to a mingling event yesterday.
Ooh, Christian mingle?
No, comedy mingle, or, festival mingle. A fringe launching mingle thing. A fringle, which I've never, ever been to one of those before in my whole life. And yesterday I went to one, and I met a lady who's going to take us out to a vineyard.
Oh,
like on one of our days off, we just get picked up,
wine.
taken to a vineyard. Just get to sit in the Adelaide Hills in the Barossa Valley, mate. Do you remember in the series of The Block with the Gatwick?
I didn't finish that one, but yeah.
And the couple on the first floor, the slightly older couple that wanted to quit after like 4 days.
Maybe.
They were from the Barossa Valley.
They go to the Barossa Valley in MasterChef Australia, Laura. You're burying the lead there.
Well, I'm right by the Barossa Valley.
And when you get there, they boot you out the van, hand you a straw hat and some secateurs, and you're like, shit.
I'll find my way back. I'm basically Australian now, hey? Hey? I've also started in one of my jokes.
How are you going?
You know my joke about the only thing we normally argue over is the duvet. I've just seamlessly slid the word doona into that.
Bloody hell.
I know.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
A doona?
Yeah.
You haven't watched enough Block, mate.
No, I was never such a Block boy.
I'm going to have to close that window. I think there's a parrot screeching.
Yeah, it's far too much.
Okay, bear with. I'm also going to pee while I do that.
Oh, Christ.
What bird is that? Okay, sorry about the extra delay there. It wasn't a bird. It was a livid child. And, and when
You're going to say, sorry about the extra delay there. Wasn't a piss. It was a big shit.
it was a tricky poo. Tricky poo, as we call them at my house. No, it was a child, a livid child. And it's either just been killed in the corridor or, I don't know, forced to drink water or whatever else kids are livid about. I really thought it was
If I
a bird.
remember, I'll try and cut it and then resplice it here so we can, because it really sounded like a bird.
Do that. Do that. Do that. Yeah. Unless it was a bird and then a kid. I don't know. But either way, I've shut my sliding doors. But just so you know, I'm about to get real hot and sweaty.
Gross.
Yeah, this is pretty warm. Hey, Ron, I think I've had a good idea for my Australian tattoo.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know those bats that I've kept sending you videos of?
Yeah.
I think maybe that.
A fruit bat.
Yeah, like just
Okay.
like a silhouette of a fruit bat. That would be so cool.
Cool. You going to go very tribal again?
I don't know. I might go like similar color scheme, but then I was also thinking like the shape of it. I was looking at the tats I've got today. I was like, actually, maybe getting the bat on the other leg, like where those ones are on that leg, but matching it up on the other leg. That could be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Because it's on my list. It's on my list. But obviously, it's week 1. I'm going to see loads of other stuff.
You're
Today,
going to get a tattoo a week, right?
No, because I want to be able to go in the sea and stuff. Today, I went in the sea. I went in the Southern Ocean. And that was a new ocean for me.
That's really cool. I've seen, obviously, all the ones, well, not even all the ones around the UK, I think. But I've seen some of the ones around the UK. I've seen the Atlantic and the Med, and that's it for me.
Yeah. Well, I think that was it for me. I guess, what's Dubai? I don't go to Dubai. But I don't like to think about going to Dubai, so I sort of pretend it didn't happen. But like, yeah.
Did you see the sea there?
I don't know.
Ooh, I've
water.
seen the Baltic. I sailed.
Where's the Baltic?
Well, I was.
Is that like
the
off
bit
like
in between
Estonia,
Europe and
Latvia,
Scandinavia?
like that bit? Yeah.
Let's get a map up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got a ferry or a cruise rather, from, was it? Yeah, Oslo to Copenhagen. Oh no, so that's not the Baltic. Oh, that's just the North Sea. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
I think the Baltic's like tucked.
Yeah, the Baltic's on the other side of
It's on
Sweden.
the other side. Yeah.
Oh, but tell you what though, I've seen it though, because Stockholm's kind of in it. So I'm chalking up the Baltic as a win.
Yeah, so I've seen those, but then up until last year, I'd never really left Europe. So the Pacific was new to me, and now I can tick off the Southern Ocean too. And I'm happy that it's oceans, you know? So that's fun.
I've seen the Gulf of Mexico as well.
The Gulf of Mexico, yeah, that's cool.
That's the
yeah,
other one
I'm just not very well travelled. But my next
No.
year's plan is to go to South Korea. So that'll
The thing is,
be even more.
yeah, I don't know how well you remember them, but like there were some more exotic holidays in our family's history. I think when you and Sarah were quite young. But then, there were 4 of us, so we had to get used to fairly rinse and repeat holidays in the south of France,
and we sucked up all the extra money that me and Sarah were enjoying. we were having times lavished upon us.
We were taught that, tradition and going to the same place over and over again is more important than anything else. And you know what? I don't necessarily think that's wrong.
No, and look, I'm not to say I don't get back from Australia and 3 weeks later go to the very places in France that we used to frequent. Yes, that is exactly what I'm doing. Nostalgia's nice. Go do the thing that you knew was nice, especially when it's a holiday. Like, because there's 2 types of holiday, aren't there? There's an explory holiday and there's a relax holiday. And when you're just looking for a relax holiday, you're like, I just want to go somewhere that's guaranteed to have the stuff I like, because I don't want to go and have an adventure for 2 weeks and come back even more tired.
Yeah. Agreed.
I was weighing up today, right? What do you think about this one? So Adelaide Zoo is right in the middle of Adelaide and everything's walkable. So the zoo from my apartment's about a 20-minute walk max. It's £24 for a day pass or £72 for an annual pass, which would basically mean in the next 5 weeks I could sort of go to the zoo whenever I felt like just seeing a little animal. I could just pop into the zoo. Do you think that's crazy?
Well, you don't have to go 3 times to make your money back.
Exactly. That's quite cool. And there's pandas and stuff there. And like if I had a car and I was on holiday, obviously I'd be getting out and exploring more. But I'm doing mostly 3 shows a day. So I can't leave Adelaide city centre a lot. Like today I did. I got a tram like an hour outside of Adelaide and I went and saw the coast and did some stuff. But you can't do that every day. You'd be exhausted and tired and stuff. So something like I can just pop into the zoo for my morning walk. That's not crazy, is it?
That's not crazy. I'd be hinging my decision on the amenities at the zoo. Is there a nice place to get a coffee where you can sit around some cool trees and maybe see something nice? Then I'd be like, yeah, great. You can go have a morning cup of tea or something there.
Pretty much everything here is nice. It's really funny, Adelaide. It's like almost like a Wild West frontier town, architecture-wise. Everything's quite low. There's not many high-rise buildings.
There's a botanical garden.
Oh, yeah, it's
Laura,
really cool.
You know that I do really want to hear all of this, but I just don't want you to snack and borg your Australia episode.
No, we don't have to do the Australia episode. It's fine. I know you're just gagging to get into Gilmore 3, but the thing is, I'm worried. There's a couple of listeners for whom the Gilmore Girls is very triggering, and I don't want to further reduce. Oh, I'm getting a call from husband of the podcast.
Put him on mic.
Hello, husband of the podcast.
Hello, Tom.
Mummy, are you recording, Mummy?
I am recording with Uncle Ron. Oh, you look cute. You brushing your hair? Can I call you back in about 40 minutes? I love you so much.
Yeah, we'll speak to you later.
Love you.
Goodbye. Why are you not letting us speak?
Because Mummy's in the middle of a record.
Yeah, I will call you back in about 40 minutes because I got Uncle Ron. Can you see Uncle Ron there?
Down, right. You just wait your place. There he is.
Love you, Uncle Ron.
Right, I'll call you back in a little bit. Love you. Cuties.
Laura, I'm trying to make provisions now so we can do an Australia episode. I'm not trying to impede that, but I'm just saying don't say everything now because then it's going to be a bad ep.
Okay, fine.
Or we can talk about it now. That's also grand by me.
Well, I don't want to do science, so I guess let's talk about it now.
All right, impromptu Australia and full steam ahead on Gilmore. Ooh, Greenlee Beach looks nice, but I bet it'd take hours to get there.
Today I went to Glenelg Beach.
Kangaroo Island?
Yeah, I think that's about a 3.5 hour drive. And one of the comics I'm out has worked out access to a free car. So we might be able to do that on one of our days off. We only get 1 day off a week though. So big days need to be like planned, you know?
Yeah. Laura, it is an island. You cannot drive there. Wait, is that a bridge or a tunnel?
I think it's a bridge though, because when I Google mapped it, there was no...
No, it's a Sea Link ferry.
Oh, okay. It didn't tell me I was going on a ferry.
It does say B23, which sounds like yeah, you're not driving over the Penashore Jetty.
A jetty sounds like
not
a bridge.
No, a jetty sounds like a bit of a bridge. Ooh, the Frenchman's Rocks. There's so much going on.
Yeah. It's a big country, man. I went to the beach today and I was like, oh, it's like...
There's a gully.
Like a fern
Mohawk Gully. Blue Gum Gully. Blue Gum Gully sounds like a hell of a day out.
Yeah, where's Blue Gum Gully? How far away is that?
On Blue Gum Gully on Kangaroo Island. It's next to Grassy Flat and Pig's Head Corner.
You know,
What
none
is
of the
this
people I
adorable
was
little
here
cartoon world?
with last night had heard of Rescuers Down Under 2.
You mean Rescuers Down Under?
Yeah, Rescuers 2, Rescuers Down Under, that kind of thing. Yeah, they'd never heard of it. Oh, yeah, you take the Penshaw ferry to Penshaw. That's what you do, Ron.
There's also a bit called Porky Flat.
Yeah, well, I would fit in very well there. Pelican Lagoon.
American Beach. What's American Beach about? I wonder why it's called that. 3.65 stars out of 5. Who's not enjoying American Beach? You click see all reviews and then it takes you to there. Interesting. I think these reviews are made up.
What?
Anyway, Laura.
The internet
What-
being full of bullshit
Laura, what are we
spam.
doing? What are we doing right now?
Yeah, I guess we should do. I haven't prepped anything about Australia. I was just excitedly telling you about my week.
And I'd love to hear it, Laura, but I don't want to hear it twice. That's my only
Well,
thing.
look, Ron, we always catch up about how our week has been. So this isn't Australia. This is my week.
Yeah.
And then I'll do some dry ass research about Australia and I'll spew that at you
Population
while you do your own
2.1.
research. You
I'm
know
not
how
gonna
the
do
podcast
research on
works.
Australia.
You'll do it while I'm telling you about Australia.
Right.
Like you were just
like I
doing.
just did.
Yeah. You know where I was like, hey, I'm doing this. And then you were like, blue gum gully. Whoop-a-doop-a-doo.
Laura, don't be sassy with me because you didn't clock that you're within 100-kilometer range of a place called Blue Gum Gully.
No. Blue gum
Blue
gully.
Gum Gully and
Blue gum
Porky
gully.
Flat. These could be great ancillary characters for
Buoyancy.
Rusty Sugar.
Oh, Rusty. Is that supposed to be coming back? Should we be doing more Rusty Sugar?
I'm not doing Rusty Sugar and whatever the other one's called. I simply won't.
I thought Rusty Sugar was your idea.
No.
Oh,
Well, maybe. But not everything has to go on forever.
I think in Lexx education canon, very few bits have gone on forever. We're very
Yeah.
good at starting something and then walking out midway through.
What if we welched on?
Oh, most of the stuff we were doing. Like
Yeah, but not everything's the seed for a series.
No, but like if you look at, well, we stopped doing the laughter episodes. We haven't done a pop quiz in a long time. Agony Dad, where's Dad been?
Yeah.
Books.
Agony Dad I'll give you. Pop Quiz I'll give you. Class Clown, that's because you spun that off into another podcast.
Yeah. Wet Break. We had all sorts of ideas for like doing a puzzle together or Minecraft. We were doing that. We just stopped doing that.
Nobody enjoyed Minecraft though.
Well, they're idiots.
That was us listening to listener feedback.
A parent-husband meeting.
Yeah, I mean, that's been on the cards for a long time. Do you remember when Headmaster Duggan was going to be here?
Yeah. We've had loads of ideas. Do you know what I have brought back for this episode, though, Ron? Is an actual written thank you to patrons. I've written them. They're ready at the end.
Ooh, I thought we'd been doing some good improvs, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's been fun, but I was like, do you know what? I'm going to sit down and write these. Spasham.
Laura, are we or are we not like half an hour into this record?
No, 18 minutes, which with edit, that is 17 minutes. So,
All right.
Wait, no, it's a U episode. It's 24 minutes.
I'm not adding stuff in, Laura.
Meow, meow,
Never
meow,
better than
meow. Is that my new business
Let's. Ooh.
cards? Snazzy, isn't it?
Who's that?
That's Porky Flat.
That's Laura Lexx.
That's local comedian Porky Flat.
Of the Blue Gum Gully. All right, Laura.
Because I'm always
If-
chewing
Laura!
blue bubble gum and blowing blue bubbles. I don't know. You know? Bubbles.
Laura,
Yes?
do you know what we're doing today?
Oh, Ron, not even a Scooby-Doo. The cold, dark days of sitting in my attic learning fucking science. Whatever it was, polyurethane, shitty.
Polyurethane. Yep.
Was it good?
Well done.
From you. That's dead to me
Not
now.
that.
That's in a previous lifetime. Now I live in the sunshine. Except the other day when there was the craziest rainstorm you've ever seen in your life and the biggest, most epic lightning and thunder.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a quiz episode.
No, it isn't. You can't do a quiz today. Can't do a quiz today.
All right, then we're doing Australia episode. Let me do some research.
No, we can't do it. No, we need a revision, Ron.
Adelaide.
No, I used to work with somebody called Adelaide. Ron, I'm simply not primed for a quiz. I
Why
can't.
is Adelaide so famous? Adelaide. This is genuinely what this website says. Adelaide, one of the most livable cities in Australia.
God, doesn't feel like high praise, does it?
No.
To be fair, it's very livable. Ron, I went to the Central Market yesterday. You would have jizzed in your pants at the sight of this market. It's so good. And the thing is, Ron,
Speak of me jizzing.
okay, you would have cried salty tears down your stupid pale face at the sight of this market, right, Ron? It's so good. And there was fresh stuff everywhere and seafood everywhere and like little cute restaurant thingies in it. And because it's hot on the other side of the world, the delicious things that are treats in the UK are just cheap and brilliant here. Like big avocados are 2 for £1.75.
Wow.
It's
You must be
crazy.
feasting on those healthy fats.
I've eaten 8 avocados this week.
Wow.
Yeah, it's all I'm eating.
Avocados.
It's a lot of avocados. Nectarines.
What are you having them with? You just... Did you
Eggs.
know? Avocados evolved to get eaten, I think it's by moa.
The big birds.
But they're not around anymore.
I am, though.
Yeah.
I can eat more avocados than a mower.
No, it was the giant ground sloths.
Oh.
And glyptodonts and stuff. But they're not around anymore, which is why they've got those big seeds, because they'd be able to eat it and then poop out the seeds. But then they're not around anymore. So now that's why ancient farmers have kept the avocado going.
Do you know why there's 2 types of mower?
Yep.
What are they?
The giant one and the western one.
No, lawn and feather.
Lawn mower.
Yes! You said it out loud.
Well, you really confused me with feather boa, because then I was expecting the lawn one not to be exact as well.
Yeah, walked straight into my trap.
Skewered.
Me? Oh, I'm just like Frank the Frilled Lizard. Who's been eating my eggs? Aren't you proud of me?
Adelaide is known as a capital of food and wine in Australia. No, not the capital. A capital.
The thing is, though, Ron, Australia is like the size of Europe or something stupid. It's massive. Everywhere's so far away. You can't have one place be the capital of all the food because the food changes like 20 minutes away. It's huge.
I don't think that's true, but okay.
I think it's true. Like the top, that's all cows. Down
Yeah,
here.
but that's not 20 minutes away. The whole bit of your point was that that's ages away.
Well, I mean 20 minutes like, you know what I mean, Ron. You know what I mean. I don't want you to do the research for the Australia episode. It's not fair. I'm here. You shouldn't be the one telling factos.
We'll get some facts then.
Well, I don't have
should
any
have
because I
prepped.
didn't think we were doing Australia today. I thought I'd be learning about science.
Well, you declined to learn about
I
science.
didn't decline to learn about science. I declined to be tested about science because I forgot science
Testing is
existed.
learning. Testing is learning.
Testing's not learning.
It is in the new collaborative fun way that we do it.
Oh, wait a minute. That's passed me by. When did collaboration and fun become part of this podcast?
Every test, I guide you through like a wise old sage.
What you think is happening? Oh, the sulk episode. Nobody picked up on your sulk too badly, Ron. I think we got away with it.
Yeah, because I wasn't petty, I was quiet, and that's fine.
Yeah, and I edited out much of our squabbling at the end where it was just genuine squabbling. So I made it. I
we were
smoothed it over in the edit.
Yeah. Have you been to the North Terrace yet, Laura?
I don't know. What's that?
It's well known as a road of culture in Adelaide.
Oh.
And there are many tourist attractions along this road. It's got the Botanical Gardens, the
Oh,
Art
yes,
Gallery of
then I
South
have.
Australia,
Yes.
Government House Library, Parliament House, and Mortlock Wings,
Yes, I got
which
a
is
pair
one of the most
Mortlock wings.
beautiful libraries in the world.
Yes, the Botanical Gardens is really good fun. So I'm staying not too far from there, because my shows are on. I don't know if you're looking at a map of of Adelaide. So where
I'm on a website called oneeducationgroup.com.
Okay.
Learning about Adelaide.
So the Botanical Gardens. There's Botanic
Whoa,
Road.
Laura, go to this library.
Fucking give up. Maybe you should just do a Twitch stream where you get really into stuff online and other people watch that.
What's this episode then, Laura? If I'm not allowed to bring stuff to the table and you're saying no to the science,
I'm not
but you're
saying-
also not doing Australia, I've got to fill the gap.
I'm not saying no to the science, one. Two, I didn't say no to Australia. I was trying to talk you through what I'm doing in Australia, and you were going, whoa, look at this library. and looking at something completely different.
I've moved on. You were too slow. Laura, look at this library.
What library?
Mortlock Wings.
Mortlock Wings. Doesn't sound like a library, does it?
No, it sounds like a wings house, but it's not. It's a beautiful
The
library.
Mortlock Chamber. A rich history. Oh, yeah. I did see this online when I was looking at things to do. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Maybe that's where you should have your morning cup of tea.
The Jervois swing. That's probably pronounced Jervois. I don't know. Jervois.
Jervois. No, nailed it in one.
Jervois.
Looks like there's a museum-y bits on the ground floor.
Oh.
The Mortlock Chamber. The Mortlock Chamber will be sealed until midnight.
Oh, that's quite far away. Yeah.
That's on that road that's well known as a road of culture.
Yeah, okay. So that's just the other side of the Botanical Gardens. Okay, yeah. Okay, I think I've walked through all that bit. Yes, I did. Because I went for a walk, right? It was really hot. I think it was Monday. It was really hot and I was quite hungover. And also, I've really been struggling with jet lag. But on Monday, so I've sent you loads of pictures of the bats and I've been showing this to the people
It's
in the
the
Discord.
only thing you've sent me pictures of.
It's really cool. I sent you those cockatoos as well.
That's true.
And
Winged things in trees is what you've sent me
well,
pictures
you
of.
like birds and you like putting them in your app, so I thought you'd appreciate all the fun birds.
I do.
Like I've been really
As long as
enjoying.
you're putting them in your app too.
You know when we go to the zoo near my house, the Drusillas that we went to for Charlie the Podcast's birthday? You know the bit that you could go in where the little rainbow birds, you can feed them the honey and nectar and they sit on you? They're just
Yes.
everywhere here. That's like native to South Australia. Different types of lorikeet.
Very cool.
Yeah, so I went for a walk through the Botanical Gardens, a bit hungover, just a bit like, oh, fuck, I hate life today. And I wanted to go and find where the bats all roost, because they roost over near the entrance to the zoo. So I went over there, and that was epic. It was really cool. It stank, and it was super noisy, but it was really cool just watching them all, like, shuffling about and getting cross with each other, and then they all
Reminded
changed
you
positions.
of home. Reminded you of home.
Yeah, it was nice. It was fun. I never go in the bat chamber at Drusilla's because it's too stinky. But outside, stink is different.
I meant
isn't
your
it?
home.
My home?
Yeah.
Mackie never hangs
There's
upside down.
dogs pooping all over it and
Yeah.
kids screaming.
They are trash. She screams much less now she's a grown up.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah, and then I came out of the gardens around this area where this thingy is, and there was a school kicking out at that time run, and it was just like neighbours. They all looked like neighbours' kids, like they were just leaving Erinsborough High, and it was just, it was lovely, and everybody was busy, and there's 2 universities around there, but it was like, it was such an interesting scientific discovery to realise that physiologically, I am very different to Australians because they just were having a normal day, and I looked like someone was boiling me alive while the day was happening. Like, I caught sight of myself in a window and I was like, wow, you are all sorts of mottled. You're very pink in all of the like bits. You're so hot. Your hair has just died a death and like given up and is lying down across your scalp in 2 strands. And everybody else was just shiny and dry looking and fine and happy. And I was like, what's different about their bodies? Like, have their temperatures just physically changed? How are they coping?
Because they're used to it.
Well, I've been here a week. When am I going to be
Yeah,
used to
and
it?
you've done nothing but look at bats and drink wine.
Ah, yeah. Well, I went to the beach today, but I lathered
drank
up
a
in
lot of
factor
wine there.
50.
I bet you drank a lot of wine there.
No, I didn't have wine at the beach. No. I've got a show to do later. I can't drink before a show.
No.
I had a really good sandwich, though. I found a good deli, and I got off the tram, and I sought out the deli, and had the best cup of tea I've had since I got here, because God, no fucking country can do tea bags except England. And had
Is the milk normal?
Yeah, the milk's good. Milk, it's not Europe. Like, they know how to do milk here. But the tea bags, like, the only way to get Yorkshire tea bags is to get them on a string. And then they can't... What? I think the very first thing we should be jettisoning, private jets and strings on tea bags. They're so unnecessary. Even if you pull the tea bag out of your tea with that, you still need the teaspoon to squeeze it out. So the string is useless. Get rid of these strings, and then you can have bigger, baggier bags with more room for moving. We've invented the pyramid bag now. You don't need these shitty little postage stamps of tea.
Agreed. And 9 times out of 10, the bit of cardboard falls on your tea and you're
Yes.
drinking inky, pulpy tea.
Exactly. Boo. I think if you get rid of
Yeah.
those on private jets, there probably
Room
wouldn't be
10.
global
Let's play
warming
Room
anymore.
101 for the rest of this episode.
Okay.
One
Tea
of
bags
which,
with strings.
yeah, that's your first one. Now, do I do one or do you do all 3 of yours?
I don't know. I've never watched Room 101, to be perfectly honest.
No, me neither, apart from the episode that Gethin Jones was on.
Why did you watch Gethin Jones episode?
It just happened to be one that I saw.
Do you really like Gethin
He put
Jones?
Valentine's Day in.
Is he still with Catherine Jenkins?
I don't know.
Oh. What did you
Let's
do for
find out.
Valentine's Day, Ron?
We had friends over. We did nothing.
Oh. Did you have to have
We don't
another
do
life
Valentine's
event
Day.
meeting?
He is still with Catherine Jenkins.
Oh, that's nice.
We don't do Valentine's Day. We hang out all the time and are generally romantic throughout the year.
Cute.
Also, because Judith and I got together at the beginning of February, Valentine's, there was never, like, you're not going to go all out on Valentine's with someone that you just shagged 2 weeks ago. So there's never been a precedent for it.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never go crazy for Valentine's Day. I left a card, but that was the least I could do, really, given I was absconding from parental duties for 2.5 months.
Yeah, Tom absconds all the time. He's a chief absconder.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm actually not feeling as guilty as I thought I would. I thought I'd be really struggling by now, but I think I've only cried once a day, which is pretty good.
And that's mainly because of the wine.
Yeah. I wasn't going to have much wine yesterday, but then it was all free. And also
Then there was wine.
in the performers garden, there's a really fun guy that works here, and we've sort of befriended him, and he had actual champagne, and he was just being very free with pouring the champagne. And I was like, what am I going to do? Not have Barossa Valley champagne? Well, actually, not champagne, but whatever. Champagne, hey, you know? Come on. Be silly.
Prosecco.
Prosecco. That wasn't Australian. That was parrot.
No,
I think what you just did
That was
there.
bad. Yeah, that was being the
Prosecco.
screaming kid.
I've joined a gym, Ron. I've been going to the gym. I've done
yep.
2 classes at the gym.
2 classes?
Yeah. God, I haven't done a gym class in, I don't think I've ever done a gym class, and I've done 2 in 1 week, Ron.
Nice.
Yeah. Really, really hard.
I've only done one gym class. I did a spin class maybe last year. And I didn't hate it, but they were just the booking system was impenetrable, so it was like too much stress to actually get it sorted. But my problem with it was that, like, and I'm sure it's so that everyone can moderate themselves, but then that's also not really the point of a gym class, because like you know, they have to, like, the woman at the front would be like, okay, we're gonna go uphill now, crank up the difficulty, but it wasn't like she couldn't be like put it up 5 or whatever, because it was like a sliding scale.
Yeah.
So she'd be like, put it up 2 notches, and there weren't notches. So if you wanted a rest, and she went, oh, put it down 1 notch, you were like, that's a big notch, and then you could kind of chill for a bit in the middle.
I quite like that, though. Like, I was really nervous about doing these classes. And with the first one, I went up to you have to let yourself, like, introduce yourself to the instructors before you start, because they need to know if your body's got any weird shit going on. And I went to just say, like, oh, I'm hypermobile.
You handed her this ring binder.
Here you go. They should never have let me in.
Did you read the attachments I sent you earlier?
Well, I just let her know. I was like, I'm hypermobile, so my joints are just all a bit loosey-goosey. Can you just watch my form on stuff? Because I don't know when I'm extending too much and then I hurt myself. And she was like, yeah, really good. And then I just started crying. And I was like, I just haven't been...
During the class, or right there and then after you told her?
Right there and then. After I told her, I was like, I was just like, look, I don't know what's going on. I'm just... Also, that day I had been awake since 2:30 a.m. because the jet lag was fucking me up. So here's the thing, Ron. So I got here, right? We landed at 5 p.m, went out for dinner, and went to bed at like 12 or something. And then I woke up at 4:30 that morning, wide awake. And I was like, okay, this is jet lag, to be expected. Had a normal day. Next night, went to bed at midnight again. Woke up at about 8 a.m. the next day. And I was like, okay, great. Like, we're getting somewhere with this, right? Next night, went to bed at midnight, woke up with my phone ringing. And it was one of the other comics going, hey, babe, are you coming? The show started 5 minutes ago. It was 4:05 in the afternoon.
Jesus.
I slept for 16 hours straight through. I didn't wake up at like 8, check my phone, decide to have a lie-in, and then crazy lie-in. I was just unconscious for 16 hours. And then for the 4 or 5 days after that, I couldn't sleep for more than an hour and a half. Like, I utterly fucked up my sleep schedule with this mad sleep. So anyway, so the day I went to the gym, I'd been awake since 2:30, so I was just like all sorts of problems, and I was just like, I just haven't done a class. I haven't worked out in front of, like, my gym is my garage, and I just work out with my trainer who comes around. Like, I don't do this in public. I'm very nervous, but they were really lovely.
That's really nice.
Yeah, I did some circuits. They've got these running machines here though, Ron. Like, I'm sure they have them in other countries and gyms, but
treadmills.
No, it's called like an attack the ascent or something. It's called something mad, but you don't have bibbity buttons to go a little slow start, please. It just does the speed in response to how you're stepping. So if you want to slow down, you just slow down and the machine slows down. Or if you want to speed up, you just speed up and it goes with you. And honestly, I didn't know this when I first got on. So I got on and it went quite fast. So I ran quite fast. So it went quite fast. And then I was like, I'm going to be sick. I'm just simply going to be sick.
Just sprinting.
What to do? I can't get off it. So I did the like jump to the side thing and then was like mashing buttons. And then this girl leant over from there and was like, oh, hey, no, it doesn't work like that. You just slow down and it'll slow down with you. And I was just like, oh, okay.
And you don't really do traditional cardio.
No. I hate it. Well, I don't mind bikes and stuff. And they've got a cool cardio thing here that's like a ski machine. That's really fun. I like that. And I like doing cardio as weights and stuff like that. Like, you know, low weights cardio style. But no, I don't do treadmills. I hate running. It really triggers a miserable, terrified feeling in my body to run. I'm not a runner, Ron.
No, you're
I'd hide. I think
Pearsons have the physiques not necessarily like we're not that short, but we
some
have
of
the
us.
physique of your Tolkien dwars.
Yeah.
Just
We're dense.
we're very broad shouldered.
Yeah.
We're very dense. I don't know if you've ever sat in a salt pool, Laura, but when Judith and I go to the spa, there's a salt pool. You're supposed everyone in the world's supposed to be able to float on this thing. I just sit at the bottom.
Yeah.
Like it's genuinely crazy.
We're heavy people. We'd be good bell ringers.
Yeah, I went to a water park, the Boy River, as I've told you before,
Yes.
and the speeds I can reach going down these slides.
It's mad, really, when you think like we've got a seafaring grandfather and father. Like,
It's good.
thank
Yeah, it's good.
God
We
they
stick to
never
the
went
deck.
overboard. Yeah,
Yeah.
low center of gravity, man. We are quite
Exactly.
sturdy on a moving business.
No one's toppled me over in some time.
No, and people long ago, like when I was
He used to try and topple us over.
when I was younger, like men used to really enjoy picking me up because I'm little. That's really stopped happening now. Most people have realised my body mass density. I did swim a little bit in the sea today, but the tide was going out, so it was like one of those swims where you were like, oh, if I walk far enough that this is deep, I'm going to be walking for ages. And then so
Yeah.
I did a bit
And
of
I
swimming,
don't
but
really
my
wanna just
knees
sort
were
of-
sort of on the sand a little bit. And you're like, oh, when I stand up, everybody's going to be like, what was she doing?
They're going to think you were pissing.
Yeah. And I'd already had to leave my bag with a family because I was there by myself. So I was just like, you don't have to watch it, but can I just put it near you so like a chance it doesn't just swing by and grab it, you know? So I was sort of, I felt very aware of myself.
Yeah.
And
Sounds
I've
like
just
you're
eaten
going on
big
a
sandwich.
journey of self-discovery.
Yeah, I'm going to write a book when I come back called Eat, Eat, Love.
Australora. Australora.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that could work.
Just while we're talking about your name, someone in the Discord said, "Is Ron the only person that calls her Lorelai?" Am I saying? Is it Lorelai? Do I say it really weird? Lorelai?
Yeah, Lorelai, not Lorelai. Lorelai.
Lorelai.
Lorelai's
Lorelai.
me. Lorelai and Ronry. That's me. But it's Lorelai, like lo, not law.
Lorelai. I say Lorelai every time.
Yeah.
Didn't I? Also, I do also call the other one Ronry. So
Do you know what we could do, Ron, when I get back? If we want to spice up the Gilmore Girls episodes, I've actually got Lauren Graham's autobiography.
bloody hell, a book club. Have you ever read it?
No.
Of course not.
Why would you?
Genuinely, I'm really sorry, Lauren Graham, but why would anyone read that?
I don't know anything she's ever done except Lorelai. So
She dated, what's his name? Matthew Perry.
did she? That's too much sass in one relationship.
Yeah, those conversations must have been insufferable.
Our transcript of their relationship would have had /S after every sentence.
Oh, you can't. Oh man, it's crazy that there was never a crossover there, because can't you just imagine Lorelai and Ronry at Central Perk drinking all the coffee?
Yeah.
Instantly, they walk in. Gunther's got a backwards cap on. Great visual gag.
Yeah. Or you could see Ross turning up in Stars Hollow and falling in love with Miss Patty.
Yeah, he's getting married again to Miss Patty or Bernadette or someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having shenanigans.
I mean, Monica and Chandler, they do move out of the city. That could very well be to somewhere Stars.
I mean, it pretty
you can see
much,
Monica
yeah.
in Stars Hollow.
Yeah. I remember being quite confused when those things first came out. I thought the name of the place they'd moved to was Escrow.
I'm not going to claim the first time I watched Friends, I knew what something being an escrow was, but
No.
that's still funny.
I think I still don't really understand what it means.
As far as I understand it, and I might be wrong, but escrow is just kind of like a middleman place. So it's like you're going to put the money in the middleman place, and I'm going to put the thing you're buying in the middleman place, so no one dicks anyone over. And then once everything's confirmed, we can each take the thing that we are receiving, rather than I send you the money and then you fuck off with both.
Oh, okay.
That's my understanding of escrow. And you know what? I'll Google Adelaide, but I won't Google that.
I'll go and look it up in the Funky Library tomorrow, and I'll let you know in the next episode.
Amazing.
Just so I know, next time we do science, is there going to be a test?
Well, it's going to have to be because we haven't done the test now. We've done Australia.
Okay, can we just do a quick 5-minute recap on what's going to be in the test then?
Lipids.
Lipids. What's a lipid?
All of the lipid stuff that we did.
Fuck, that's been everything, loads for ages, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's taken us a really long time.
When did lipids start?
When we started talking about lipids.
When did we
Flick back in the book. When it starts being about lipids, that's when lipids started. Sorry, Laura. Let's talk some more about how you're hypermobile.
Adipose tissue, is that lipids?
Yep.
Right. Oh, God, it's been over a month, Ron.
Yep.
Squirrels, was that lipids?
I don't know.
Triglycerides, that's not lipids, though. That's triglycerides, right?
Triglycerides are lipids.
Ah.
This is going to be a
Are you
fucking
serious?
bloodbath.
So all of the
Are you
triglyceride
serious?
stuff. All of the
Yeah, that's
triglyceride
lipids, man.
stuff.
Lipids means fats.
Ron, we've been doing triglycerides since before Christmas.
Yeah, you're slow.
I'm not slow.
You are. You're a wagon with one donkey. You're slow.
No, thank you. So all the triglyceride stuff, that's all going to be in a test?
Yes.
Oh,
that's
fuck.
lipids. That's fats, man.
That's fats, man.
That's fats, man.
That's fats, man. That's fats, man. Okay, well, shit. Okay. Well, look, next time it's history, but I can
So there's going to be even longer until you're tested.
I can buckle up. I can learn some of this.
What else are you doing, really? Go to the zoo. Make some flashcards.
Yeah, all right. Okay, I'm going to go and see some pandas and learn about lipids. But hey, that's all in the future. What are you looking at?
Look at this little map of Adelaide. It looks like it's running away. Run, Adelaide. Australia's coming to get
Oh,
you.
yeah. Yeah. It looks very Italy-like, doesn't it? That little leg sticking out.
Yeah, or like someone stepped on the tip of your knob.
Doesn't happen to me very much.
Me neither. Anyway.
All right. Well, Ron, I'll see you tomorrow for a bit more Lizzie 1.
Yeah.
You need to come prepared not to sulk, please.
Well, just don't rain on my parade as viciously as you did
You
last
can go. I sent you the audio clip of what I said that triggered your sulk, and I think you have to agree it was
Well, thanks
not a
for
me
listening
problem
to
that
Lexx
day.
Education, everybody. It's been really nice to be here. Class dismissed.
Wait, Ron, we're recording again. We forgot the thank yous. We forgot the thank yous, Ron, and I simply refuse not to do them. Here you go. I'm sending you the link. You can read the thank yous.
Well, let's spread them out. Let's do one and
Okay, we can do one today and one tomorrow.
yeah. You have sent me the release date sheet.
Yes, it's in the socials column on today's episode.
Right.
It's quite hard to read, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just scroll to the right while I'm reading. Do you want to do the rumpty pumps?
Oh. Ba-rum, bum, ba-dum, dum, dum, da-dum, dum, 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 ba-rum, ba-dum, da-dum, from.
Nicely in the pocket, some of those rumpty pumps.
What does that mean?
What?
What does that mean?
In the pocket is a musical term. Mike's probably going to correct me on this, but it means like
I love it when Mike corrects you.
it's when something is like just a little bit slow on the beat and gives it a little bit of a swing to it.
Oh, yeah. I'm very swingy, musically speaking.
A huge interrupted thank you to Alistair Williams. Alistair Williams is the Stars Hollow of the podcast. Without him, we're just a load of characters in a normal place. Bet you never knew that the whole of the Lexx Education universe happens in a small town called Alistair Williams. Did you? But it does. Sorry, I'm still scrolling. Population around 304, 152 lawyers and 152 Rons, all bickering in equal measure. But because of the way you've done this, I cannot scroll any further.
Yeah, that's all. It says, thanks, Alistair Williams, for being the petri dish to our experiment, the hollow to our stars, the substrate to our stuff that needs substrate.
Thank you.
Okay, I will move Rosie's thank you to somewhere more helpful for
Well,
tomorrow.
no, look at this. Stop.
What?
There we go.
Oh. Look at you.
I know
go.
how things work.
He knows how to work his way around his spreadsheet. Okay, now we can end the episode, Ron.
The class has already been dismissed. We've done this to
Okay.
an empty classroom.
Was it extra time? No, they're not the sort of person
We're
that hears
welcoming
the
in the
bell
new
and-
class. Hello and welcome to Lexx Education, the comedy science podcast with a couple of drunk guys, Laura and Ron.